There's so much knowledge out there, so much information, so many ways to get better, and we make so many mistakes. Oftentimes the lesson is sitting there right in front of our face. It's there to be learned, but we miss it, or we don't pay attention to it, or we think we know better until it punches us in the face.
Don't ask me for a raise or to be an SVP when you're not putting in the work or have the skill. You know, I worked every Saturday of my 20s. And I talk to 20-year-old entrepreneurs every single day. Lately, I've been saying to them, this Saturday, you're gonna have more time off than I've had in my entire 20s on a Saturday. So before you tell me how you're gonna be bigger than me, start thinking about what you're actually doing.
Right.
I want to make sure that you, yes, you, I need to get you to understand that you are a person of purpose. So every time you see the 3 letters pop, that you realize something should pop in your head and realize that I'm a person of purpose and I'm going through a process. I am part of a process.
And the most important thing to learn is that we have so much to learn. We all do. And we can learn from school and from people and from experience, and we learn from life.
Understand the 2 most important things in life, when I told my son, is when he's born and then the day that he realized why he's born, because that's part of his process. It's part of who he is. And I have to ask you to realize who you are. And is that a part of your process, what just happened? It's not the end of the world, it's the beginning of a new day.
You have to process the information. You have to absorb it. You have to accept it. You have to open your mind. You gotta free your mind so that you can learn and make real progress. The fact is, you don't get that chance. You get one shot at this gig right here. Life. One life. That's all you've got.
There's a shift that can make people work harder. The big one that I push is you're gonna die. If you're to me, life is broken down into complaining and not. So if you're not complaining, well then I have no advice for you. I'm pumped. You did it.
Each day we go through things in life, and these things are a part of a process. I mean, they may look a little different each time they're by themselves. I mean, they're in different times of our lives, but they're a part of a process, making us better each and every day.
When you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live.
A lot of times we fighting against the process, and we should embrace the process. So I'm asking you to please embrace the process. The things that you're going through, they are making you better. They are making you who you're gonna be in the future. The things you're going through now.
Live, fight like hell. And when you get too tired to fight, then lay down and rest and let somebody else fight for you.
Asking you, begging you to embrace the process and realize you are the ingredients, and everything you go through will mix up together and make it all better.
And as far as regrets and things I wish I would have done differently, of course. Hindsight is 20/20, and looking back, of course, who wouldn't want to take another go at something and improve on the first try by doing it again? And then why not do it again and again and again, and why not just do it over and over again until you have it perfect? And regret, in and of itself, it's worthless. It does nothing for you. In fact, the only valuable thing in regret is the lesson you learned.
I'm trying to be very careful about what I'm saying versus what I'm doing, because that's how you get exposed. And I don't mean like people calling you out and being like, you suck. I mean to yourself. I don't want to be exposed by myself. It's looking yourself in the mirror and saying like, am I doing this right? So to me, there's so many people that are talking shit about how big of an entrepreneur they're gonna be and how much they're gonna achieve, and they don't work on weekends.